everyone, welcome to another weekly vlog. I've done a lot of projects this time. I'm kind of surprised about how many things I've accomplished this week. And I ditched colors. Well, don't worry, it's just this week. I'm pretty sure it's temporary. I will come back to my colors. I had all those ideas of black and white, silhouette, stencil art styles. For some reason, it just came to my mind, so I thought I'd try. I haven't been this productive for a long time. After the release of my previous tarot deck, I was kind of in this slow-mo zone. I wasn't very productive because I didn't really have any interesting thing that in my mind that I've been, trying to do. But I kind of learned to start to accept it because I'm not a machine. I'm not an AI. I can't just have idea all the time. So I'm quite excited about this week in particular because it's like a week for me to feel, oh, I'm productive. I have all those ideas in my mind and I don't have enough time to actually finish all of them because every single idea I have sounds pretty good and feels pretty good in my brain. I did manage to produce two artworks, which I'm really happy about. One is a tarot cloth idea. It's an accessory to the tarot deck I released last year. I love this one. And from there, I was thinking like maybe for the 27 Vedic astrology nakshatras, I can use this style. So I give it a try. It was actually pretty good to my surprise. And I think this might be another style I will be doing along the way of my other art projects. I also ordered some samples from Zazzle and Sticker app. Is that Sticker app or Sticker brand? Anyways, it's a sticker place. I think it's pretty cool. And lately, I don't feel like bringing a giant project like a whole tarot deck to the market anytime soon because I'm actually experiencing some kind of fatigue of that. But I think I've been putting on way too much pressure onto myself to be more efficient, to perform. And this year was actually very interesting. I had this realization that I can't sustain my lifestyle if I want to actually be more productive in the long run, because all I did was just keep going nonstop, forcing myself to do certain things, and there's no break in between. I feel like I owe myself a break. That's the mentality behind this decision of like changing to a short-term project. So I think that will actually be good for my shop because now if you go to my shop, you see two tarot decks and nothing else, which is kind of funny. I think in the future, I will bring more posters, stickers, a little thingy here and there, maybe tote bag. I was joking with my astrology teacher. He was pointing out about some kind of combination in my chart, and I was like, I call that combination self-enslavery. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's kind. I don't blame myself for feeling that way because partially it's like how my upbringing, right? Like my parents are very hardworking people, and also at the same time, genetically we inherit a lot of memories and emotions from our ancestors. As an Asian, it's probably something that's in our blood, that like there is a genetic code of like you have to constantly do work, you can't stop. So I think this year I've been very conscious about it, and I made this decision, which I'm quite happy about. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna work, it just means that I will be very aware of how much stress I put onto myself. I'm quite happy about my productivity, all of the good stuff and all the ideas that came after I reconciled with this side of me feeling the need of constantly working and performing. After I drop all the stress, I starting to have idea again. So I'm actually really happy about it. I also feel like there is a new style that's coming through right now. I'm just trying to ride this wave of creativity to see where it will take me. If you follow my artwork these years, you know I'm big on colors, gradients, and grainy textures. Those are really signature stuff of my artwork, which I love and I hold dear to it and I love it, and I think I will continue to do that. The reason why I have that style is because most of my artwork came from my visions during my meditation or my journeying to different realm. So those things are not quite clear. Everything is super blurry. That's why I have this blurry art style. I think my brain starting to learn, I think my ego self starting to learn how to work with my intuition to bring a more clear and concrete style of artwork, which I'm really excited about what's coming from here, because I think this 27 nakshatra practice will be really fascinating. And I'm a visual learner. As I'm continue to learn Jyotish, aka Vedic astrology, drawing those nakshatras will actually help me to memorize all those key characters, all of the meanings behind all of that, and it will help me to understand it more. And also, I think this could be a really good opportunity for everyone to get to know this subject. Vedic astrology is like an ocean and it's so fascinating. They have all sorts of divisional chart to read a soul and to read your body and your family members, your spouse, your work, and also the acknowledgement of karma. You can see in your chart what type of karma you actually bring to this world and what are the reasons that you are here and what is your life mission is. It's just so fascinating. I have this tendency to do deep research and I love a subject that's like, it seems like there's no end. So there's endless reading, endless discovery, which is super awesome. Next week, my plan is to draw 2 more hands and starting to experiment on the layout of the calendar. I wish I can produce everything in-house, but unfortunately right now where I live doesn't really allow me to have an art studio. Eventually I want to manifest an art studio where I can have a Riso printer, I can produce majority of the stuff in-house, art prints and stickers, everything in-house. That would be awesome. I think that will be my long-term goal. Maybe by the end of the year, fingers crossed, I can get that. I think that will be all I have this week. I hope you enjoy all the clips. I will disappear from here and I will see you in the next video.